the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hey Libra, welcome to your November 2018 reading. You are my last reading for the month because I decided to do readings a little bit differently. So I started with Scorpio. I started with you guys first last month, if you remember, when it was your birthday, Libra. Then I started with Scorpio, and I'll be starting with Sagittarius next month. So your readings, they're going to be a little bit towards the end, but at least next month you won't be dead last. So it was really interesting. Well, I guess it's really interesting to be ending my monthly readings with Libra energy. I think that's really a symbol, and it's kind of a metaphor that we're ending things in a balanced way. So at least we're going to end things on a balanced note. That could be important for you, Libra, that you're just ending something with balance. So that is a plus. That is a good, that's kind of a pro versus a con to end your guys' reading last. So I'm just probably going to walk away feeling kind of balanced. But it's really interesting because Aries is the first sign. So it's been really weird, you know, doing the videos in a different order. Because Aries is first and Libra is the 7th house. So you're kind of, I don't know, you guys might even feel last. There might be an energy, and that makes me feel a little bit sad, but all these things happen for a reason. So we'll see what comes up for you, Libra, but there might be an energy of you feeling kind of, you know, like you're last, which I understand as a Pisces, because usually Pisces is last. We're the last zodiac sign. So I don't know if that's symbolic or anything, Libra. But let's talk a little bit about November, shall we? November is all about Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. So the beginning of the month is Scorpio. We had your season last month. Okay, so that means that you went through everything in your first house. Your first house has everything to do with who you are, your I am, yourself, basically, the first house of self. So after we go through the house of self, we move to the second house of our resources. So Scorpio represents the resources that you have, Libra. So that could be financial resources. It could be anything that you consider yours. So that's kind of transforming, I would say, in November, because Scorpio season is all about death and rebirth. So we're all dying in different ways. Libra, there could be certain resources or finances that are transforming for you in November. There could even be certain death and rebirth. So that could be new jobs, endings and beginnings in jobs, and, you know, anything that you consider yours. It may not be still yours after Scorpio. So if you're ever wondering why some things are yours and some things aren't, and how that can kind of transform, that's because the second house of Libra is Scorpio. For all Libras everywhere, Scorpio is 2 signs away from you. Okay? So yeah, we have some resource energy here. Maybe this is even about your values, because the second house is all about value. So that's the Scorpio energy. Potentially some value of money and finances transforming, or maybe even dying and becoming reborn in a new way. Sudden endings and beginnings with finances and values and stuff like that. Anything you consider yours, Libra. And then we're going to have all this energy at the end of November. We're in the middle of November now. I'm recording this on the 18th. So we're already in the middle of November, where we're going to bring in this Sagittarius energy. So this energy is going to move from your second house to your third house when we get into Sagittarius season. So the third house is all about short distance travel. Some of you guys could be doing some short distance travel at the end of the month, maybe to see family for Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate that. The third house also has to do with communication, Libra, which you're very good at because you're an air sign, okay? You're the cardinal air sign. So when we go into third house energy for a Libra, this is Sagittarius. And it's a mutable fire energy. So you could be, you know, making some changes to the communication. Maybe you're even communicating with a Sagittarius. Maybe doing some short distance travel. So in a nutshell, according to astrology, November is all about your second house and your third house. So maybe communicating about your job, communicating about what you consider yours, communicating about your resources, Libra. I think the combination of the second house and the third house is all... It's going to affect Libras in different ways, but just keep that in mind, that there's some third house energy that you need to communicate at the end of the month. And, you know, Scorpio season was all about your resources transforming, okay? So I've got your Justice card here. I've got the cards enchanted in Libra's favor. And we got some pyrite here chilling on the Libra card. So I already shuffled. And before we start your reading, I just want to see what's right behind you, Libra. We've got the Justice card. Okay, this is the card that represents Libra. So I wanted to shuffle until I saw the Libra card. This is going to represent you in this reading. It represents you all the time. So maybe balance and maybe even fairness and equality. That's what Libra stands for. So we're going to see what's right behind you for November and what all of you are kind of dealing with as far as a general scale, okay? So we've got Libra here. Wow, okay, and the card right behind you for November is the Star card, Libra. So we've got a significant Aquarius energy that's showing up for November for you. You could be dealing with Aquarius energy for sure. Or this is just about your hopes and your inspiration, maybe even your dreams. Or maybe there's even some kind of wish that Libra is focusing on in November. And speaking of all those resources, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is something that you're putting a lot of work into, Libra. Maybe it has to do with a dream, or maybe you're working with an Aquarius. Maybe you're trying to stay inspired when it comes to your work. But this is very hard work. Some of you guys are really working hard to balance out. Oh my God. Excuse my dog. He's in the other room barking. Yeah, but we have some kind of work here. Now, some of you guys could be working away from home because this is my while you were away at work card. So you could be dealing with someone who is away from home while they work. But I do see a message here about Libra really putting in effort when it comes to their dreams, when it comes to their wishes, staying inspired at the current job you have. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Wands. So there could even be some defense going on here, Libra. Some kind of battle at work or battling with finances or resources. We do have that second house energy. So this is all a part of that transformation that's taking place with your resources. Because this would definitely be a card to represent your resources, okay? Working hard at something that is a bit of a battle financially or physically. Could be dealing with fire or earth signs or an Aquarius. And we have the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, so this is definitely talking about work battles and more resource energy. So Libra, you guys could definitely be dealing with something going on in the work environment where there's some hostility. Maybe there's some battles here going on with three people, third-party situations, or work. Maybe there's some battles going on because someone's not working all together. So there's some kind of defense mechanism going on, but you're willing to battle and fight for this, Libra. Okay, in the name of justice. And we do have the Five of Pentacles here. So some of you guys have a decision to make when it comes to your work, or when it comes to being left out in the cold. You have a decision to make between growth and comfort. So, you know, not having enough money could definitely contribute to this decision that you're making in November. And there's definitely some conflict going on too, Libra. This is the Five of Wands. You could be dealing with some conflict with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Some of you guys are dealing with conflict when it comes to your relationships or your marriages, or maybe in the home. There could just be a lot of conflict going on in the home environment when it comes to your stability, okay? So I definitely see some conflict with these two fives here. A lot of the conflict may be financial conflict, okay? Who's going to pay for this? How are we going to make ends meet? You know, the so there might even be some emotional remorse, or maybe you're mourning over something that is lost, but someone might be left out in the cold in this conflict. Or this is the card of poverty and being afraid of like financial balance and stuff like that. Maybe even feeling homeless or just left out in the cold. But these are two cards that symbolize conflict. So I definitely see some conflict around finances for you, Libra, in the home environment and even in a marriage. And you may have a decision to make. This is like making a very hard, conflicted decision when it comes to money in the home environment. But we have the Five of Pentacles here. So everything, this is something that's playing out for all Libras. Okay, we have Libra down here and everything that's immediately following your energy in November. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, this reading starts off with some kind of work environment. It could be some kind of teamwork effort, but I don't think that that these people are all working together very well anymore, because we have the Nine of Wands right after that. So this is a defensive energy. Like I said, you guys could be dealing with someone who's very defensive financially, someone who's too defensive to work together in a team effort, okay? Because this Nine of Wands, he's like this is someone who's ready to fight, someone who's really defensive. So you could be dealing with that at work or with money somehow. There's definitely some financial battles or battles going on at work, because this is the battle card, okay? It's the 9 of Wands. So it's almost at a 10. This is almost the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands would be a burden. So maybe you guys are battling financial burdens, okay? But either way, you're dealing with someone, whether it's you or someone else, Libra, you're dealing with someone that is defensive and always ready to fight. That could be you. That's not typical Libra behavior. So if you are feeling that way, Libra, it's probably because of some kind of injustice, okay? Because there might not, you know, Libra does not like when people aren't working together. Libra is all about peace and harmony. And, you know, there's a little bit of absence of peace and harmony in your reading, Libra. And it has to do with finances. I do see the 9 of Wands here in the middle of the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So someone in the situation is putting in more effort than another person, whether that's you or someone else. You guys are going to know what that means to you specifically. You know, even though there's certain battles at work or certain battles when it comes to finances, you guys are still trying to put in work. You're still trying to stay inspired about balance and justice. And while this is all going on, there's even a worry here of financial scarcity. Like, these people are really struggling financially. Please don't be afraid to ask for help, Libra. If you are going through a situation where you feel left out in the cold or homeless or unemployment, you know, if there's some kind of financial worry here that there's not going to be enough money in this work situation, that might be why there's battles, because someone in the situation is really worried about being left out in the cold financially. Okay, someone is really worried about, you know, making ends meet, I guess. There's definitely some battles here. Now, it makes sense, Libra, because you guys are going through second house energy. And when we go through second house energy, we feel like we have to take ownership, okay? The second house is all about what belongs to us. And Libra could have went through a situation in November where Scorpio energy kind of killed some of the things that belong to you. So in other words, you might have had to share your money with people who don't deserve it, people who aren't working hard for their own stuff. So that's not going to fly with a Libra for too long. Okay, that's not equal, that's not justice, that's not fair at all. So there is some kind of indication here of battles because something is not fair. Okay, definitely some battles in the work because this 9 of Wands is looking over at this 3 of Pentacles. So that tells me that someone is defensive about money, someone is defensive about work. But there's also some kind of battle that you're willing to continue fighting when it comes to money. We have a lot of pentacles here, but we don't have any air or water. So there's also something here about not communicating your emotions, Libra, which you're an air sign. Air signs can be very intellectual and kind of detached. And who would want to be emotional when all this is going on? It's kind of hard to be emotional at work, right? It's kind of hard to be emotional when you're fighting so many battles and when you feel so wounded. Some of you guys are literally wounded because we have some wounded people here. Okay, some of you guys literally might be wounded, but that's more of a metaphor here. But yeah, wounded, so your wallet, you're going through some wounds financially that need to be healed. Definitely some battles, okay? Maybe even battling 3 people, or maybe there's a third party. But then we have someone who's still away at work, okay? So while you were away at work, there could have been a battle that took place, okay? Some kind of fight or something like that, someone who's really defensive. But to me, this is someone who's putting in a lot of effort, okay? Libra, you're really trying to make ends meet here. There's a lot of financial energy here, really stressful energy, I feel. And it's like Libra is still trying to keep hope alive in a situation, whether this is a relationship or a job or a family environment. It's like someone in the situation is still trying to put in work and fight for this. Like, I'm willing to put in effort, I'm willing to fight for this, I'm willing to work together for this because I still have faith. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. I still have faith. There's an Aquarius here who's working really hard. You could have Aquarius energy, Libra. I know a Libra that has Aquarius energy. So yeah, there's someone here. This to me is a message like, don't quit working on your dreams. Don't quit working on your inspiration. Stay inspired to continue working on your dreams. So whatever your dream is, Libra, I know that there's this is like a completely different message. This is like a financial battle. Maybe there's financial battles that are kind of distracting you from putting an effort of your real dream. Okay, this is something that we all go through, where we have to, like, you know, money makes the world go round, unfortunately. So, you know, when we're dealing with these grown-up battles of work and trying to work together with people that are too defensive, like, we can lose hope in sight of the work we're putting in on our dreams. Even the water bearer, she is showing us that we have to put in work for our dreams. She's watering the past, she's watering the future, she's putting in a lot of effort and hard work. Okay, so this is like a humanitarian energy. Like, you want everyone to win in this situation, Libra, but you can't control whether these people are willing to cooperate, willing to work together as a team. Because I do feel an energy where someone is deciding to work alone, okay? Because this is like working alone, working on your own. This person is like working all on their own for their dreams, to stay inspired, to stay hopeful. Because this situation is just so much of a battle. So someone may turn their back on a situation of work that's just too much of a battle. You realize that you're putting more energy into fighting and working together than actually, you know, working towards something that would inspire you, and that would be more of an opportunity of your dreams to come true. Because this is your destiny. Okay, this is like making a wish. This is some kind of wish that Libra has too. So you guys might have a wish that you're working on, or maybe it's some kind of dream career or something that you've always been inspired. Okay, so this is the difference between your day-to-day job and the job that you would literally love, like your dream job. Okay, this is like your dream job. So we definitely see a situation where maybe 3 people are not working together, because why would someone feel left out in the cold? Okay, someone feels left out in the cold, Libra. There's a situation here that is no longer working. Maybe someone is fighting to continue to work together, though. But we have some battles here, okay, financially. And then someone who is fighting to continue putting in the work. I do see that. And it's probably because they still have hope or they're inspired. So keep in mind that we do have the fixed air sign. We do have Aquarius here. So this could be a soulmate for some of you, because Aquarius is 5 signs away from you. And the 5th house is all about happiness. So this is like staying hopeful in a relationship. Keeping hope alive for romance, and for maybe even your children, if you have like an Aquarius family member, or maybe even an Aquarius child. This is like justice in the star. I love this. This is the stars balancing out. Okay, some kind of wish for balance or something like that. This is your immediate energy for November, Libra. And, you know, we definitely have this 8 of coins here. So Libra is still working on justice. They're still putting an effort with this dream and how to balance out your wishes. Like, how do you balance work and your dream? Okay, this is like every American's, like, you know, the American dream, basically. Being able to work really hard at your dream and what inspires you. It's a choice between your day-to-day job and a job or doing something that you would love to do that's kind of a wish or a dream or an inspiration. But yeah, Libra, there's some kind of energy behind you in November that is a wish, or maybe it's inspiration again, or an Aquarius. We do have the star, okay? Your destiny, you know, the stars, the destiny, your direction in life, your hope, your faith, something like that, Libra. But that's all balancing out for you, and you're working really hard on your dream, okay? The justice of your own dreams. And it's like the stars are bringing you justice this month, okay? So let's start with your real reading, Libra. That was just energy that you guys could be going through in November. So let's see the messages that decide to come out for you. So this is the message for Libra. Okay, so we have another indication of a wish here. Some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn energy, or maybe since we had 2 cards that came out about a wish, we have the Star card, and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are making a wish to just be financially on your own, because the 9 of Pentacles, I almost said the 9 of Pentacles, that could be just being single, or just like, you know, being surrounded by your own abundance. But we have another wish card here, Libra. So you're definitely some kind of wish in November, okay? And it may be a wish that is in regards to a Capricorn, or maybe this is what's struggling. Maybe this is why your wish is kind of like battles, because it looks like a karmic wish. The Devil card is very karmic. This is like a bonus message coming out for Libra, because we still have you at the bottom, okay? So Capricorn, Aquarius energy, very Saturn, So, you know, your dreams could be restricted right now because of something that you're chained to. It could be some kind of toxicity. There could be someone who drinks a lot, because sometimes this is the card of ego. This is the card, this could be alcohol. So someone may have an addiction. You or someone else may have an addiction. Addictions can be people, places, and things. So whatever this wish is, some of you guys have a wish to release yourself from this Capricorn energy, from this karmic relationship. This is toxic manipulation. It's some kind of lust, or like something you feel chained to and manipulated by, okay? So that might be what's hindering this wish for November. Or maybe your wish is to release yourself from this toxic energy, this manipulation, okay? That was kind of a bonus message that came out there. Very Capricorn energy coming up. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. So let's shuffle here for Libra for November 2018. This is the cardinal air sign, the 7th house of our universe. First card out, Libra, is the 8 of Wands. So some kind of message coming in. Maybe it has to do with a Leo, or maybe it's a message that is a message of happiness. Maybe it's a message about your children. Maybe it's a message that brings you in clarity and happiness. Maybe it's a financial message. Okay, we do have a lot of financial energy here for you, Libra, because of that 2nd house. So you could be receiving a message about some finances, and if so, you've been waiting up at late at night for this message, okay? The 9 of Swords there at the end is talking about losing sleep. Some of you guys, you know, you're not really sleeping very well. You could be having nightmares or insomnia, but you've waited a really long time for this opportunity, whatever this is, and it's going to bring you happiness and clarity. The 9 of Swords woman here is really needing clarity. It could have to do with communicating your true emotions with a Cancer. Maybe you're holding on to something, Libra, or maybe scratch that message. It's about a decision. So we have some kind of message coming in here of the Sun. So this is a message that brings you happiness. It brings you clarity. It brings you abundance and warmth, okay? And you've been waiting for this message for a while. And for some of you, it is a message from an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it's a message about finances. The Page of Pentacles represents a new journey financially. You could hear a message back about a new job, or maybe you get you get some kind of news about a promotion. So let's keep shuffling for you, Libra. What's going on for, ooh, okay, that 3 of Pentacles came back out. Okay, so the Gemini full moon, it may highlight the conflict of certain decisions. Okay, there is conflict over a decision, and it's a financial decision. Some of you guys feel really left out in the cold. With this 5 of Pentacles here and this 3 of Pentacles, that could be the choice between quitting your job or starting a new job. Maybe it's a decision to, like, where you have to, you know, sacrifice some kind of financial stability, or maybe you feel homeless. But this is a work message here. There's conflict going on. There's hidden conflict going on at work. Someone feels left out in the cold, and there's a decision to make. Definitely a decision to make, Libra. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups coming out. So this is a message here of a wish. Remember that wish that was coming in. So that card came back out for you, Libra. So that's really important. And it looks as if you made a decision already, because the 3 of Wands is the card that comes after the 2 of Wands. So there was a time in your life where you were in between 2 roads, Libra. One road was comfortable and the other road was growth. So this is a decision between growth and comfort that you made, and now you're just waiting for your ships to come in. So whatever this wish represents for you guys, yeah, you're definitely waiting for your ships to come in, because here's another ship coming in. So these 2 cards together I love, because there's a ship back there, and then this is about movement. So some of you guys are waiting to travel or move when it comes, maybe it's because of love, maybe it's you're traveling back, maybe there's some kind of nostalgic soulmate energy or something from the past that you're traveling to or from. But these 2 cards are 2 indications of travel, and this is a travel card too. So there's some maybe you guys have a wish to travel somewhere, like tropical or happy, or just a vacation. Some of you guys just need a vacation, but whatever it is, you guys are waiting for this wish to come in, okay? Because you've already made a decision, so now you're just waiting. You're looking out to your future of this wish. But I definitely feel some waiting energy. And there's some kind of message that brings this wish in, though. So this is for Libra, November 2018. What's going on with Libra, November 2018? What is the message for Libra? Libra. Ooh. Okay, could be hanging on to something. Penny pinching. I sense like somebody is worried about finances in November. Could be you, Libra. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer. If you're dealing with a Cancer, something could have fell apart. There could be something you're standing up for, because I just got this message here. Okay, Leo, Virgo, Cancer energy. But some kind of new financial opportunity that would make you very happy, but something has to fall apart, Libra, in order for you to continue working on this, okay? Now, that could have very well been your whole message, but I just felt the need to continue shuffling just to make sure. Okay, so the Sun card was important, so the Sun card came back out. So yeah, this is a wish that would really make you happy. It's probably some kind of financial happiness. This is the Page of Pentacles again, at the bottom of the deck here, for this Sun card. So some of you guys are waiting on a realistic message of happiness, or maybe from a Leo. Page of Pentacles is a very young earth sign, okay? It's a earth sign fool. So what I mean by that is all the pages are at the beginning of a new journey. So they are a fool. The fool is about a new journey, right? Being foolish enough. Like, fool is not, in tarot, is not a bad thing. It's a new journey. But every page is also someone younger, it could be, or some kind of message coming in. So there's definitely something here about a financial message or a wish that would really create happiness. You're dealing maybe with a younger earth sign. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Or maybe this is just about financial victory. And again, that Tower card is right by that Cancer. So you could be dealing with sudden endings and beginnings of a false foundation crumbling down. You know, even though you stood up for this and you were trying to, you know, basically fight off any competition, there's something that comes crumbling down, but you're victorious still. You're able to move forward into this new beginning that is very realistic. It could be new money that you find. It could be a message about a new job. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's get one more card for Libra, November 2018. Libra, November 2018. So some of you are really dealing with an Aquarius, because we just have the Aquarius here. So, you know, Libra, I feel like this is your message, okay? Because we just had these cards come back out. So the bottom of your deck for the entire reading, Libra, is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So there is something that Libra is working on, definitely. You guys are working on financial balance, the equal give and take. So equality is really important to you, Libra, in all aspects of life. But in November, it's very important financially, okay? So there's an underlying energy of hard work and effort. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that there. Okay, so Libra, I will explain this message, but I'm not sure if I should place these cards here or not, because I thought that I didn't see this, but there's a secret message here about the world. So the Gemini full moon, the moon cycles are coming up here. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, or maybe the moon is going to complete something for you. This Gemini full moon, that might complete something with a Leo, Aquarius, or with a Taurus or a Scorpio. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to explain this message, but I'm not going to put that as your reading because it just didn't work out that way. But this is the message that came out, okay? Some of you are dealing with heartbreak with an Aquarius, because we do have the Star card and the Three of Swords. So there could be a third party that's an Aquarius, or maybe some kind of betrayal that you're trying to stay faithful and hopeful in it, Libra. But there might be a heartbreak when it comes to a wish or something like that. And we have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. And in between that, we have two indications of a Pisces. So you guys could be dealing with cycles completing with a Pisces, because this Hanged Man and the Moon are both indications of a Pisces. But you also could be sacrificing something at a soul level, okay? Because we have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Those are two indications of a cycle that is completing. So we're definitely dealing with cycles that are completing this month, Libra, potentially with a Pisces, or maybe this is Neptune retrograde. So Neptune is going back direct. This is the card for Neptune retrograde, which is in Pisces right now. So we have Neptune energy here very strongly. Neptune is in your 6th house of lifestyle. So maybe Neptune has been adding a lot of illusions to Libra's lifestyle, especially while it's retrograde. But when Neptune goes back direct, we may be able to move forward through these illusions. So there's something here that you may need to sacrifice. You're learning from this, Libra, feeling stuck. You might be feeling stuck with a Pisces or something like that. But the full moon in Gemini, you may have to sacrifice something around that time, Libra. So sorry about that, guys. I just have to go with my intuition. So we're gonna get your cards hopefully at one at a time, because that was too many cards. So let's get one more card for Libra for the top row. What's going on with Libra for November 2018? Oh, almost had the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe a Virgo, maybe you're, okay, lots of cards coming out. So this is for Libra. You could just be waiting on something financial and it's very slow. Okay, I'm sensing a lot of that energy. Let's go for Libra. One more card for Libra, please, for the top row. November 2018. November 2018 for Libra. There's definitely a lot of financial pain that you're wanting to leave behind. Now, what is going on? Okay, 3 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So there's your reading, Libra. Bottom of the deck is going to be the 10 of Wands. So some kind of burden, some kind of weight that you've been carrying potentially. But now, if you see how that happened, now we have the right amount of cards. So I just wanted to make sure this 8 of Pentacles is very important for you in November, because it showed up at the beginning. It showed up at the bottom of the deck. It's been showing up a lot. So there's some kind of effort or work energy going on here. Okay, Libra. So now we have your reading for November. And we're going to spell some of this out here one by one. And we're going to start with the beginning. Okay. So we did start your reading off with a message coming in. Okay, so this is a message that you're hoping for. This is a message that you're wishing for. It could be from a lover. It could be about a job for some of you. This is definitely a financial message that you guys are waiting on. And it's coming in very quick. Okay, the 8 of Wands represents very fast forward movement. This is Mercury in Sagittarius, I believe. And Mercury is in Sagittarius. Okay, so Mercury being in Sagittarius may really bring in some fast, passionate messages. These are 8 arrows that are all pointing to the same direction. And it's pointing to the direction of this wish, the 9 of Cups. So again, this could be a message about some kind of wish. This is a message that you're wishing to get. But either way, these cards have something to do with one another. Okay, maybe this is a very fast wish that is granted to you, Libra, in November. And it looks like it brings in a lot of happiness for you. It looks like it brings in a lot of clarity. It could involve a Leo or some kind of child, because the Sun card is about children and Leo energy. But it's also the most positive card in the tarot deck. So there's some kind of happiness coming in here. It's really interesting that we have that message, because right after that we have the 3 of Swords. So, maybe this is clarity over a heartbreak or clarity over a third-party situation. But Libra, this is my card for communicating from the heart. We see these swords stabbed into this heart. So why not communicate from that level? Why not communicate from your heart, even if it's breaking? Some of you could be dealing with heartbreak from a Leo. Okay, but we do have some kind of heartbreak with the Sun. So I've been seeing these kind of messages here where the Sun is offering clarity over a third-party situation, or maybe this is like offering clarity over a past betrayal, or just some kind of heartache that you're going through, Libra. Maybe it's someone else. Okay, there could be a heartbroken Leo, or maybe a heartbroken child. Someone's heartbroken over a child, or there could be some heartbreaking happiness. You know, sometimes, Libra, something that makes us happy is something that makes someone else unhappy. So you could be happy over something that breaks someone else's heart. Maybe this wish is has something to do with happiness and a message coming in very fast. But for some reason, the situation involves a third party, 3 people, 3 things, but it's some kind of betrayal. So you may have to betray someone for this happiness, Libra, but you know all about, you know, weighing out the scales, okay? Making things fair and just. So, you know, you're a dual sign, Libra. On one end of the spectrum, there could be heartbreak, and on another end of the spectrum, there could be happiness. Okay, happiness and heartbreak usually don't go together, but it is in your reading. So we'll see here how that's coming out. Now, the second row of your reading, we have this Eight of Pentacles again. And this is coming up right underneath the Eight of Swords. So we have two eights here, okay? So if you're seeing any double eights, we actually have three eights in your reading. So we have 888. That is a strong indication of an infinity energy. You may want to look up what 888 means if you see any eights. Okay, like, I don't know if August 8th is important for some of you. That would definitely be a Leo, I believe. Someone born on August 8th would be a Leo. So if you know a Leo born on August 8th, they're coming up here. But Libra, there's a lot of eights in your reading. So infinity energy, if you get a total, if you go to the store and your total is like 88 cents or 888, that is a confirmation of this reading. Okay, double eights. So keep an eye out for the number 8 in November, because it really meant something and it means something. But yeah, we have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So there is some kind of message that comes in while you're away at work. So this is my while you were away at work card. This is someone who's away at work. So there could have been a message that maybe you got a message while somebody was away at work, Libra, or maybe someone else got a message while you were away at work. Maybe while you're away at work, you get a message. But this is also a message about something coming in very quickly. So maybe it's whatever it is, it's a situation that's going to require a lot of work. This might be a message about work that you get. Okay, a new job or some kind of promotion. But whatever it is coming in pretty fast in November, and that sounds good because Libra is for some reason really worried about finances. So now the only Pentacle card showing up in your reading, the only Earth card, is the Eight of Pentacles. So that tells me you're going to really have to work on your foundation, Libra. Okay, it requires a lot of effort, okay? It's going to move fast, but it's still going to require a lot of effort. Okay, not everything that requires effort is slow. All right, this is like still putting in the right amount of effort and hard work, even though things are moving pretty fast. Still continuing to work. Okay, there is some kind of message here about work. Maybe it's an earth sign message or something like that. Maybe this is a message that you can travel for work. Okay, I do see someone who travels for work, because the Eight of Wands is a traveling card. The The Eight of Pentacles for me is someone who's away at work. So someone travels for work and they're away for work or something. And there's a message like, hey, Libra, you know, there's a job at this place. It could be a different state. Like some of you are away from home, or you're away for work or something like that. Okay, maybe some of you guys are traveling on vacation or something. I'm not sure. But there's a message coming in. And it's some kind of wish of happiness. But when it comes to these cards, they're two eights, okay? And it has something to do with a message about your effort. Like some of you guys have been working really hard, so you guys there's some messages coming in. With Mercury retrograde, yeah, there's definitely some messages coming in about travel or fast movement. Some of you guys want to pick up the pace at work or something. And then we have the High Priestess. So this could even be certain secrets, okay? So while you were away at work, there could definitely be some secrets, okay? The High Priestess is a secretive energy, all right? She's very quiet. So you guys might just be being a little quiet at work, keeping certain secrets to yourself at work, probably because there was a lot of drama. Remember at the beginning of your reading, there was a lot of conflict and battles at work. So yeah, Libra, I would decide to be a little bit to myself at work too. But this is also a message about someone who wants to work alone. Some of you guys do spiritual work behind the scenes, because the High Priestess... the work of the High Priestess is never done. So this is spiritual effort. There's something in November that's going to require spiritual effort. Or maybe effort behind the scenes a little bit. Maybe you're following your intuition about something, Libra. But the Nine of Cups is what's going on with the High Priestess. So this is a secret wish. Libra has a secret wish that no one knows about. Okay, this is like following your intuition when it comes to this wish, when it comes to something that would emotionally fulfill you and make you happy. But the High Priestess is the all-knowing. So it's like you already have an intuition about this wish coming in. You already feel the energy of this wish coming in, and you already know intuitively that it's going to require a lot of work or something like that. But there could be some secrets, because the High Priestess is secretive. So yeah, there is a secret wish involved here. Maybe dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, because the High Priestess is Cancer and Pisces. Maybe there's, I definitely sense spiritual work for some of you. You guys do a lot of work when it comes to spirit. Maybe you do some tarot reading, or maybe you work with energy, but you know, this is spiritual effort here. Someone who's working on something spiritually in regards to some kind of wish. And then the next card we have is the Eight of Cups. So you could potentially be walking away from a situation intuitively, maybe walking away emotionally, Libra. And it might have to do with that full moon in Gemini. There might be some secrets that come out, because the Eight of Cups is all about walking away, okay? Walking away from something that you're emotionally invested in. Could be walking away emotionally or from a water sign, specifically Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, or walking away from secrets because you already know intuitively that there's some kind of secret here. Maybe someone has secrets at work. While they're away at work, there was a secret, okay, that was being kept from someone, and you walk away. But this is also the new journey. Like, to me, this is the soul's journey, because the full moon is lighting this person's way, and they're leaving all the things behind, even material things. I know these are cups, but the Eight of Cups is about leaving a lot behind that you were emotionally invested in. Homes, relationships, jobs. And it's also that you can walk towards the light of the moon. And that might be the full moon. But since we have a moon here and a sun, maybe this is about the Scorpio new moon. Okay, that would be very secretive. Maybe some of you guys are secretly walking away in November from something. You guys could be following your intuition, following your soul, you know, secretly walking away, keeping it a secret that, you know, and this could be happening to you, Libra. There could have been someone who kept it a secret. They walked away. Okay, some secrets at work, something like that. But it looks like there's definitely a secret wish. And maybe you have to walk away for your own happiness, because we do have the Sun card above the Eight of Cups. So you could be walking away from a Leo. Maybe some of you are walking away from children. Okay, but it looks like in name of your happiness, in the name of this wish that makes you happy, some of you guys are going to have to leave behind other things in order to walk towards something. Excuse me. Okay, I had to let my dog in real quick. But yeah, this looks like someone who's walking away for their happiness. Now, when I hold the cards this way, you could definitely be walking towards your happiness. You're leaving something behind for happiness. Maybe you're walking away for clarity, Libra, because we did have you walking away from the High Priestess. So this looks like someone who's walking away from a secretive energy, walking away intuitively towards clarity. So walking away from secrets towards clarity, walking away from the unknown towards the sun. Okay, so you could be leaving a Leo, you could be walking towards a Leo. It's going to really depend on all the different Libras, but I do see someone who's walking away, and it has something to do with what you can see now. It has to do with clarity. It has to do with your emotional happiness. We do have your emotional happiness coming up here, Libra. The sun is surrounded by cups. So, you know, your emotional clarity, your emotional happiness, even Libra cares about emotional clarity. You know, we're all human, right? Except for Aquarius. But, you know, you're walking away to see something better. You're walking away to something that would make you more happy. Okay, it's more abundant, it's warmer, it's more light. You can see clearly now. The rain has gone. So yeah, there's some walking away here in this reading that is linked to the High Priestess in the sun. Okay, so it's basically the difference between not seeing, not saying, and then seeing and saying. Basically, the sun reveals everything, and this could definitely be the new moon in Sagittarius, because we have the sun and the moon. So maybe I think that's a full moon. I think that would be the full moon in Gemini, where you guys may really walk away from something, Libra. Keep in mind, the Gemini full moon is going to be an air sign moon. So anytime the moon is in an air sign, Libra, it affects you because you're an air sign. And speaking of air, we do have the Three of Swords here, okay? So there could be some kind of heartbreak that you deal with in November. It could be some kind of betrayal, or simply the need to communicate from your heart, because we don't have any air cards here, Libra. The only air card we have is the Three of Swords. So mentally and communication wise, there could be some heartbreak that you have to communicate about. Maybe it breaks your heart to leave. It's breaking your heart to leave this situation, but you have to in the name of your happiness, in the name of your wish. There's some kind of message that came in that changes everything. Okay, so yeah, definitely walking away for your own happiness, which may break someone's heart. It may break your heart, Libra. Maybe someone walks away from you. I'm not sure. But the Three of Swords is right above the Page of Cups. So you could be dealing with a younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is a new beginning emotionally. This is a conversation taking place. It's a message, okay? We do have another messenger here. But this time it's a water sign messenger. It doesn't have to be a Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio, but it does look like some kind of emotional fool. Okay, and we have that right by the Eight of Cups. So it's like you guys are maybe walking away for a new love. And that might be why there's a broken heart. Because you could be choosing, you know, love over a friend or some kind of situation. Okay, someone is happy and another person is heartbroken. Maybe you feel a little bit of both, Libra. Like you're happy because this is new and great, you know, yes. But also heartbroken because of what you have to leave behind. Okay, so you may be feeling, you might have to balance that out. You might be feeling a little bit of those both energies. But, you know, if anyone can balance that out, it's you, Libra. You could, yeah, I think you're walking towards a new love offer and that breaks someone else's heart. Could be a Leo or a water sign. But there's some kind of conversation that takes place probably towards the end of November. And, you know, this is someone who's talking to a fish. So it could definitely be a Pisces for some of you where there's a new message here. And this is talking about, you know, paying attention to the synchronicities, following your intuition towards the end of the month, Libra. Now, just looking at this message here, it looks like your intuition, you could walk away from a job. This could be as simple as you following your intuition to walk away from a job. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles here, remember. So there could be a new job offer where there's all your friends and, you know, oh, are you really leaving, Libra? Like, yeah, dude, I am. I'm leaving so I can follow my dreams, follow my happiness, follow my wishes, so that I can, like, you know, maybe it's even a new love. Because there's been a lot of ups and downs emotionally for you, Libra. And I think some of you may even just be leaving a job. Okay, there's some kind of new energy that comes in, and it's like it leaves the old heartbroken. It leaves some kind of old lover or old living situation. There's just some kind of heartbreak. But, you know, this is talking about communicating from the heart and communicating in a very passionate way with the Page of Cups. It could have to be someone maybe is pregnant. Maybe there's someone who's pregnant. This is a fertile energy. So you may be walking towards, maybe you're pregnant, Libra. You could be walking towards that. But I think that the main message here is following your intuition, following the light, follow what makes you warm and happy, Libra, and, you know, communicate the best way that you can when it comes to these emotions and this heartbreak. Because there does look like there's, like, maybe a Leo that's heartbroken, or maybe there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio who's feeling a little heartbroken because of this third party. There could be 3 people involved. You know, we do have 3 cups at the top here, these 3 cups at the top. So that could be like a third party that you're walking away from. You might just choose one, which would be why someone is still heartbroken. But this Page of Cups, you know, wonderful opportunity to still communicate from your emotional space. And also following the synchronicities, following your intuition. The Page of Cups to me is like sometimes a new love offer. So there could have been a new love offer in November. And if it hasn't happened yet, it may happen at the end of November. And that might be why that Gemini full moon is symbolic for you walking away to follow your intuition. Whatever it is, you're walking towards something that you can put more effort into. So lots of different messages here, Libra. Bottom of your deck is the 10 of Wands. So this tells me that there is some kind of burden in November that you're carrying. You know, it's really heavy. These wands, they're not all your wands, okay? This is someone else's responsibility too. But it is a completion. So it's like the underlying energy is all about some kind of hard burden that's completing. And these are definitely burdens in the home life, burdens in some kind of marriage, burdens with your foundation, okay, Libra? So there's some kind of heaviness in your home environment. There's a heaviness in a relationship. Maybe you guys are celebrating the fact that you're laying down some of these burdens, because the Ten of Wands is often talking about some kind of burden that you're laying down. Some of you guys have a wish for marriage or, you know, happiness, because they have the Ten of Wands, which is now by the Sun card in the High Priestess. So someone's secret marriage or celebrating marriage of happiness. And we have the Two of Wands. So there's a decision to make here, Libra, when it comes to the burdens in your home life. Okay, this is a decision between comfort and growth. Okay, it's really hard to grow when you're carrying all that wands. Okay, and we have a lot of fire energy. Okay, the bottom of your deck is all fire, so you could definitely be dealing with Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But this looks like a message here about a burden in a marriage or a home life, which leads to a hard decision between comfort and growth. And it's definitely conflicts, because we have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So conflict when it comes to this burden. Someone is burdened by a decision to make in their home life or their relationships, and it's causing a lot of conflict. It's causing you to really, really contemplate emotionally. And then again, this Five of fucking Pentacles that's at the bottom of the deck, okay, with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, okay, and then Nine of Pentacles. So some of you guys may even wind up single or just, you know, alone in your garden of abundance. Maybe you just need to disconnect financially from a person so that you can stand a little bit more balanced and just on with your own finances. But I see that conflict may lead to the missed opportunity of something, because someone is very focused here on what these Three Cups are. Maybe you're feeling a little bit emotionally bored, Libra, which is why you're walking away to something that's new, some kind of new emotion, you know. Maybe that's why you kind of walk away, Libra, because Libra is all about relationships. You guys are the 7th house of relationships. But if you're feeling left out in the cold financially and on your own, and if you're feeling emotionally bored, you know, you may not even see this new opportunity. This is the Ace of Cups. You may not even see that because of all the conflict that's going on, because of this decision that you have to make. This is the decision between staying where you are, even though it's burdening you. There's some kind of marriage that's burdening you, Libra, or a relationship that's burdening you, a home environment that's burdening you. So that would be comfort. And then, you know, to choose growth, that would be choosing these two cards. The conflict, this decision may cause conflict in your marriages or in your relationships. It may cause burdens, you know, it may cause fights, and it may cause somebody to miss an opportunity in love. But that's because someone is feeling left out in the cold anyways, fearing poverty. So that card stuck around for you, Libra. So very interesting reading there for November. Definitely interesting underlying energies, a lot of fire. Remember, we had 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So that's a lot of fire energy. And we had 1 Pentacle. So when it comes to your finances and your foundation, you need, maybe even when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there needs to be a lot of effort put into this job or to this relationship. When it comes to fire, there is something here very quick. Lots of fire energy. You're definitely not missing the fire. So yeah, definitely some messages that have to do with some kind of burden. Maybe it has to do with a relationship or a home environment. Maybe a decision that's conflict. When it comes to emotionally, it looks like you're walking away, Libra. In the name of your wish, there's some kind of emotional wish, like your emotional happiness is something that you're getting close to choosing in November. So emotionally, you're walking away. Emotionally, there's some kind of new message coming in. Now, when it comes to air, the only air card that you have is the Three of Swords. So when it comes to your mind or when it comes to communication, those things may have to do with heartbreak or even betrayal, okay? So that's just kind of what's going on as far as all the 4 elements. But remember, you know, when it comes to, you know, finances and money, you're going to have to work on this because someone is feeling left out in the cold financially. Some of you may be unemployed, or maybe you're recently quit your job or recently fired. But these are the only Pentacle cards you have in your reading. All right, so this is about working hard to come out of debt, or, you know, to no longer be worried about finances. And I just pulled the Emperor. So some of you are dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. I just pulled the Hierophant. Maybe there's some kind of commitment with an Aries, or maybe your boss. You guys could be, you know, managers or something like that. But I'm going to leave it here, Libra, for you guys to kind of sit and think about this. Please let me know what you guys thought. And thank you so much for being patient, understanding. that your reading is last. Next month you'll be 11th. The next month after that you'll be the 10th reading, and then the 9th reading, and then the 8th reading. So I'll definitely get to your reading, Libra, and I never forget about you. So thanks so much for waiting patiently for your reading. Please let me know what you thought. If you have any questions, comment below, and I'll be glad to answer those. Other than that, my next video will be the Gemini full moon, so hopefully I'll see you guys there watching that video. And if I don't see you guys there, then I will talk to you in December. Bye.